All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? It's PIHCAM with HuddleGG, and in today's video we're going to go over a unique play we can use at the end of half situation where we need some big chunk yards to get into field goal range. Okay, now this is going to be a quick video because it's a very easy 1-2 read. Now we're going to be using the play curl wheel out of gun spread Y slot in the Arizona Cardinals playbook. Okay, now you'll see here we have two unique routes on this field that we don't get a lot of times, and it's going to be that X receiver on that deep curl, right? It's a 17-yard curl with an inside release, and then the B receiver is a unique post, especially from an outside receiver. Okay, typically with posts you're going to see them more vertical like this, but with this play you have it more sharp across the middle of the field, and it's going to do a really good job of getting to the voided area of the defense. Now, a lot of times at the end of half situations, your opponent's going to drop everybody back into some zone coverage, like a cover 4 drop. Okay, they just don't want to get beat over the top and give you some easy points before half. Okay, so we're going to take advantage of that, and this will also beat man coverage, and we'll talk about that as well. But we have two real setups here, and it's going to be depending on which side of the field the user's on. Okay, so if the user's on the right side of the field here, what we're going to do is we're going to streak the A, we're going to streak the running back and motion him to the left. Okay, now that's all we're going to do to set this play up. Now our two reads on this play are going to be the B and the X. Okay, now typically I'm going to look to the side opposite of the user. Okay, so if the user's on the right here, we're going to look to throw the X. All right, so if we run this play, you'll see he's going to sit in a really good area of the zone, and we're going to get ourselves really close to 20 yards each and every time, and sometimes we'll be even able to turn it upfield for some more. Okay, but what you'll see here is when we motion this running back to the left, we're doing this to keep this yellow zone honest to the middle of the field. Okay, if we don't have this running back here, he's going to keep backing up into this area and take away this curl route. Okay, but now with this running back on the streak straight down the middle of the field, you're going to see how that linebacker, see how he takes 2 or 3 steps to the middle of the field now? That's all we need to open up the window to make this throw. Okay, this running back's also going to be taking the safety deep, right? So he's actually taking the attention of 2 defenders. And if we look over here to our wheel route, he's taking the curl and the outside corner as well. So we have 2 receivers over here taking the attention of 4 defenders, which now opens up this area of the field for us to make this throw. Okay, and again, it's going to be very, very consistent against man and zone, and we'll talk about man in a little bit, but you see how it works there against zone. Now, if the user's on the left side of the field and you've ran this, right, let's say you've run this play a couple times and they're really getting used to it, and they're going to be over here and try to cover that X. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to motion the running back, put him on a streak, and put the tight end on a streak as well, just like we did last time, but now we want to motion the running back down to the line of scrimmage. Okay, now the reason we're doing that is just to keep the user's attention to the left side of the field. Now again, assume here that the user is on that defender with the M above his head. I can't user both players while I'm in practice mode here, but what I'm going to do here to simulate it is I'm going to man him up on the X, so he is looking to cover that, which you'll see now will open up our B receiver on the other side. Okay, so as soon as they start to adjust and cheat over to that left side, we're going to be able to hit that B on that post in a really good area of the field over the middle there, right? So you see here, we motion this guy out. It's going to keep the user even wider to the left here, and you can see even if they try to cover this X, it doesn't matter. We want them to sit down on this route because now it's going to open up this B on this back side, and again, you can see a nice, easy, big chunk of yards down the field, get ourselves into some much-needed field goal range there before the end of half. Okay, now, like I said, this will work against man as well, and the way it works against man is the same way, right? You're going to motion this guy over, put him in the A on a streak, and depending on where the user is, again, you can motion him to the line or keep him back in the backfield, but what you'll see here is we can throw either of these routes against man coverage, right? Because if we avoid the pressure here, what you'll see is the X route does a really good job of beating man coverage, right? And the B is going to do a good job as well. Okay, so what you're going to see here is, let's get this block set up here so we don't get the pressure coming in so quick. There we go. What you'll see here is he does a really good job of getting open, and even there you can see we're able to rack that towards the sideline. We could get out of bounds if we didn't have any timeouts there, or we wanted to save one of those timeouts, right? But what you'll see is this X receiver against man coverage does a really good job of pushing off that DB, right? He just continues to run down the field every single time in off man coverage, and it's going to give us a huge cushion here of 5 yards or so where we can make this throw, again, turn it to the sideline and get out of bounds. And what you'll see here, if we peek to the right, this post does a really good job of getting open over the middle of the field as well. And this is going to really give us a 1-2 option against man coverage as well. So again, we're just reading the user, right? If the user goes left, we'll throw the post. If the user goes right, we'll throw this curl route. So you can see here that this is a very unique play that we have where we can really attack 1-2, and both will spread out the user where he's not able to play both. And we just want to pick whichever side he chooses, we throw the other way. If you've made it to the end of this video, odds are you're serious about becoming a better Madden player, and we're here to help. On our website at HuddleGG, $9.95 a month unlocks all of our full game plans created by some of the best Madden players in the world. You'll also have access to our private Discord where Madden pros will answer your questions and help take your game to the next level. Have a great day.